Our next step is to create the animation of the ping pong ball bouncing across the table. The first method that I will show you for doing this is called frame by frame animation. We will add sprites to our score, one sprite per frame, and change the position of the sprite in each frame so that it looks as if it is moving across the stage. Let's start by creating our ball. Now the ball that we'll use to start with is just a filled circle, so let's make it a simple shape cast member. Remember, we create a simple shape cast member by opening the Tool Palette window, which is located under our Window menu. We then move to the spot in our score where we want our shape to first appear. So we have to open our score window. We're in the middle here. We want to move back to the beginning. So we move to the spot in the score where we want it to first appear. And we select the appropriate tool, in this instance, a filled ellipse, and then we draw our shape on the stage. But before we do this, we have to take into consideration a couple of things. By default, the color that our shape will be drawn in is black. Now we can tell this by looking here at our foreground and background color chips. Since we have a black background and what we really want is a white ping pong ball, certainly we don't want a black ping pong ball. It wouldn't show up on our background image too well. So we need to change this foreground color to white. Okay. And we just did that by clicking on the color chip. It brought up a list of colors. We selected white. Okay. Now the image that we draw, the simple shape of a perfect circle, which we'll use as our ping pong ball, will be drawn in white. Now I said a perfect circle, and the reason why I called that a perfect circle is because by holding down the Shift key, we can strain our ellipse and make it a perfect circle. If we just drag a circle normally, we have to be very careful to make it a circle. But if we hold down the Shift key, it makes it automatically a circle, no matter what we do with our mouse. So let's draw our simple circle. We hold down the Shift key, and we begin drawing. I'm going to start my ball up here. So drag it. And it's a little big, but that's okay. All right. So we've drawn our perfect circle on the stage. And notice, when we look in our cast window, we now have a simple shape cast member in our cast window. Let's call it simple ball. We can also make note of the fact that in our score, if we click on our score, bring it to the fore, we now have our simple ball cast member on our stage.